What can I say? Everdale's been discontinued. I got the message a couple of days ago from Nick, the community manager, letting me know that the team had sadly came to the decision to close down Everdale, and well, I'm gutted. I really am gutted because I really thought this game had the potential to go global, and I'd been building up my channel for a year now around Everdale, solely around Everdale. It was the only game I was actually putting my effort, my time into, because I really felt this game was going to go global. I thought it had huge potential, and yeah, I was absolutely heartbroken to receive that message from Nick, just informing me that yeah, sadly this game isn't going to be going global. So yeah, I just wanted to record this video because I felt I wanted to kind of wrap up my journey as a content creator for Everdale. I wanted to kind of sum up my experiences here in the game as a content creator. Maybe talk a little bit about what my next steps on my content creation journey might be, if there's actually going to be any. So first things first, I just want to say a huge thank you to Nick, to all of the Everdale team who have worked so hard on the game, and of course to you guys, the community, who have supported me more than any support I've had before. It's truly been an incredible experience. I started my YouTube journey in 2013, and until Everdale came around, I never really got my big break. I never really was getting views, was building a community like I have here with Everdale, which I think breaks my heart even more because I've really started to feel like I was finally getting somewhere, like Everdale was giving me a chance that I hadn't previously had. But yeah, I just want to say thank you, really, because without obviously Supercell putting this game into beta, I probably wouldn't actually be creating any videos at all. As you guys know, I just had a baby. He is now 3 weeks old. His little name is Ollie, and he means the absolute world to me. And it's crazy that in the time I've now been creating content on Everdale, my life has changed quite significantly. So I bought a house and I moved in with my girlfriend, and we've now had a baby. So 2 pretty huge steps in my personal life, and for those steps, Everdale was there on that journey, which was pretty crazy to me. I've kind of I feel like I've grown up in a year, and just over a year, and Everdale has been quite a large part of that because I've been constantly creating videos. 45 videos I've made on Everdale. I've amassed nearly 200,000 views between those videos. I've gained 1,500 subscribers in a year, which for me was a huge achievement, way more than what I set out to gain in my yearly targets. And honestly, it's really hard to put into words and to sum up the general experience of what I've had with this game, but I'm going to try and do my best. So if you guys didn't know, my first video with Everdale was 5 top tips for Everdale, and I did this because some of my friends said, hey, there's this new game called Everdale, it's out in beta, why don't you give it a go? It looks like it could be quite a fun game. So I jumped on and I instantly loved the game. What's not to love? It's got a beautiful design aesthetic. The actual vibes of the game are just so calm and cool and really relaxing, and that's the kind of game that I felt I really needed. Clash of Clans was always really intense, constantly like doing this, doing that, whereas Everdale felt like a breath of fresh air. Genuinely jumped into it and was just really sucked into the game. I felt like I could just kind of vibe with it, and instantly I thought, yeah, this is definitely something I could make videos on. So after that 5 top tips video, I released a lot of videos. Most of them were kind of guides or tip videos. I had quite a few up the idea videos in there. I had a few let's plays, not too many, a couple of gemming videos and stuff like that. But mainly the goal of this channel and my personal ambition was to help grow the community. I knew that I was really one of the only content creators actually making content on the game, and it felt like quite a lot of responsibility on my shoulders. It felt like I had a lot of weight to bear, and that I had to do the right thing to help the community move in the right direction, by prompting them with how-to guides, or simply by just discussing update ideas. So I guess I kind of took this burden, or this honor, I guess you could call it, on my shoulders, and I really did try to push out as many videos as I can. Over this spell of about a year, like I said, I've released 45 videos. This will be my 46th and my final video on Everdale. I've got view numbers on those videos that I never ever achieved on Clash of Clans or Clash Royale when I made content on them. And it's opened my eyes into potentially what my content creation journey could look like if I managed to find another game that I could potentially take from beta, follow it through, and hopefully that one did go global. But next, I just wanted to talk a little bit about what maybe my next steps are as a content creator. Everdale closing down, well yeah, it's heartbreaking because this is the game I definitely saw myself continuing to make content on, pursuing more of a content creation career around. This was the game that actually allowed me to monetize my YouTube channel. Not that I've made particularly much money, but it's pennies here and there, which when you've got a new baby, is quite nice. It feels like you are actually getting a little bit back for doing your part in the community. And with Everdale being discontinued, I'm definitely going to be taking a step back from content creation. This is the only game that I felt I can really vibe with at the moment. I do still play Clash of Clans and I am playing a little bit of Clash Mini, but sadly those games are really heavily saturated already with content creators. And I've tried Clash of Clans content since 2013, never found my big break. Clash Mini is something I'm potentially looking at jumping into in the future, but right now I want to just take a step back. I feel I've lost my momentum. I've lost my passion with Everdale closing down, and I think it's going to take me a little while to potentially find another game that's going to give me the same joy and the same enthusiasm for content creation that Everdale did. So yeah, I guess that kind of sums it up. I'm gutted. I'm really heartbroken. I know you guys in the community will be much the same as me. You'll be absolutely heartbroken. But I do think a lot of us saw this coming. Sadly, we haven't had a major update for about 4 or 5 months. The development team over at Supercell have been quite quiet, which is never really a good sign. It didn't really fill me with much confidence. Sadly, I wasn't actually hearing too much from the team. I did talk to them previously. Sadly, I never actually managed to get into the Supercell Creator Program, so I wasn't privy to updates or anything like that. I just had to kind of see them when they finally dropped. But I did talk to Nick a little bit, but sadly the last couple of months there was less chat there, and I did feel the game was sadly kind of dying out a little bit. And yeah, I guess this is probably what a lot of you guys expected, but it just doesn't make the news any easier. So I wanted to thank you guys for sticking with me for this full year, for showing me love and support that I've never really received on my content creation journey before. I don't think I'll ever forget this stage in my content creation journey. If in the future I pick up any other game, hopefully I have the same passion for it that I have had for Everdale. Hopefully I can build a community over there as much as I have here with you guys. But yeah, I just wanted to say thank you. I know I've said it so many times in this video, but it's been a real eye-opener for me, this whole experience. And I hope you guys continue to enjoy many other games if they're from Supercell. If they're not, let me know down in the comments what games you guys are going to be moving on to, what games you're currently enjoying. I might check them out, see if I could potentially make some videos on them. But yeah, thank you once again. Feel free to leave a like on this video, just to remember Everdale, I suppose. If you ever feel like watching any Everdale content in the future, all my videos will forever remain live on this channel. So if you ever want to check out any of my 46 Everdale videos, they will always be there, so you guys can remember Everdale in all of its glory. And all I would say is, while you are still playing Everdale before the game fully gets discontinued, make sure you take plenty of videos, make sure you take plenty of screenshots, have a really fun time, because if you guys have enjoyed the game as much as me, in the future you will look back on those screenshots and you'll have a little smile on your face. You'll know that this was a game that gave you a lot of love and a lot of joy, and I definitely am going to keep that with me for a lot of time in the future, and hopefully you guys will too. But that is the end of the video. That is the end of Everdale. Hopefully it's not going to be the end of my content creation journey, but certainly for now I'll be taking a break and And until the next video, I'll see you later.